What is up, everyone? Today we're showcasing a really strong team with Florges in the Master League Premier Classic. Unfortunately though, this team didn't work that well for me. I went 1-4 like 3 times and then 2-3 like twice and then got like a single positive set with a 3-2, woohoo. So yeah, pretty horrible, pretty horrible. So why am I saying it is a good team? Because, well, I still think it's a good team, to be honest, even though I'm negative. Still think it's solid. This Snorlax Excadrill backline in general is just super strong. It's been proven to work with a lot of leads, especially with Gyarados and Dragonite Lead. That's a team comp, or those are team comps we've seen for a while now, and they've proven to work very consistently. And Florges is a very similar job to those two, and mainly just countering the fighters, which are tough for Snorlax and Excadrill, of course, and then also being very neutral against the rest. Florges also has super good matchups against Gyarados and Dragonite, which you usually see in the lead in this line. So on paper, it seems incredibly solid, and in practice, I've also heard a lot of success about this team as well. This is by no means like a super original team. There's a lot of people that have ran this before me, and I've heard a lot of good about it. So I thought, you know what, I recently got a good Florges, lucky traded. You know, I'll try it out. I'll try it out. Well, I wish I didn't, because, well, it was quite bad, but just because I did bad with it doesn't mean it's a bad team, I think. I ended up making a lot of misplays. I got pretty tilted, honestly, while playing some of these battles, so I just ended up making more mistakes as usual. So yeah, then it just ended up becoming like a downward spiral of bad plays and losses, you know? But I still want to share these battles with you. Let's learn from my mistakes and see what you can do better if you run this team. Anyway, this game we're up against this Gyarados. I'm pretty sure it's close to the Aqua, though. I'm really hoping he throws it soon here. I gotta go for the Moonblast. Actually, maybe I should have gone for Disarming Voice. Moonblast doesn't kill yet. The thing is, if I go for the Disarming Voice, it doesn't kill, he can farm me down. That's the problem. I want to go for the Moonblast, because maybe that would have been enough to knock him out, or at least get close enough. But now, because I don't have a chip, this Rock Slide might not knock out. It doesn't knock out. And the Gyarados survived at 1 HP. GG. Alright, Excadrill Lead. I don't love this. Usually what I do is just switch straight into Snorlax. But the problem is, what I don't like about Excadrill Lead is now I have a couple ways to play out the next matchups. First off, I take Switch and keep even shields, but also stay out of range where the Excadrill can farm me down. Because if I allow the Excadrill to farm me down now, the Snorlax, and they have even shields, they're just gonna kill my Excadrill. So the play now, I don't know why I go for Superpower here, by the way. Yeah, you're gonna see some weird plays this video. I just wanted less farm on this thing, but this might have been a mistake. I kind of want farm on Florges now, because they were never gonna shield a move. That's a problem, and I can't allow the Excadrill to farm down, so I have to get some farm on another Pokemon, or get a shield from the Excadrill. That is my goal now, get a shield from Excadrill, but I actually have a Metagross in the back, which is super bad for everything. For everything, basically. I don't throw my Durant because it doesn't kill yet. Metagross always gets to the Earthquake versus Excadrill before you can get, before you can kill it, basically. So there's no point in throwing the drone immediately. Just over farm to 100 and then throw it. Use the shield to shield the Earthquake. You might be fine. This Excadrill of theirs already has a good chunk of energy. But I do have a good chunk of energy as well. So hopefully I'll be able to outpace. But they still have a shield as well. So this is not looking... Actually, no, they don't have a shield. They don't have a shield. Alright, I actually get there. Wait, this is the win? Is this a win? This might be a rare victory. Do take it out. This is the right way to play this team, by the way. I got energy lead on the Excadrill, and then the Excadrill swept. That is the way you want to play this team. If you have a bad lead, try to get energy lead or shield advantage on your Excadrill, and then sweep with it. That is usually the play, and you saw that working out in that game. Alright, Togekiss Lead. It's not great for Florges. Just want to go into lax here, put on the pressure. I like throwing one Body Slam quickly, because that will put him in range where like a Moonblast or a Rock Slide can kill later. Now there Snorlax comes in, and I'm not too bothered about switch advantage at this point, just because I already did that chip damage. I can kill the Togekiss with either of my Pokemon at the moment. Though I would like to take a shield, but I don't think it will be possible, unfortunately. By the way, if you have the option of best buddies in this team, go with Snorlax or with Excadrill. Snorlax is nice, just because with Best Buddy Snorlax, you have a way better matchup against Gyarados, because you hit the breakpoint there. But Excadrill Best Buddy is also nice, because you win the CMP tie. So versus other Excadrills, of course. Oh my, this is the dumbest play I made all day. I wasn't really counting, alright? Like I said, I was a bit tilted. While doing the battles. So I wasn't really counting moves, and for some reason I thought that wouldn't be a flamethrower. So I let it go, and it almost killed. Honestly though, maybe not the worst move, because they do have a Garchomp in the back, which they would have switched in right after. Let's say I did shield that move. Actually, yeah, it would have still been better, because this is a Dragon Tail Garchomp. I had a little bit of energy on Excadrill. They would have probably needed to shield at some point. I could have gotten a shield down. There was no reason for me to... Honestly, there was zero reason for me to no shield there, so just a horrible play. Please, everyone, count the charms. Count the charms. It's 10 charms for Flamethrower, alright? It's 10 charms. Keep it in mind. Which they definitely did. Alright, at this point, I gotta hope a Disarming Voice kills, though. I won't make it to the Moonblast, unfortunately. I won't make it, so I gotta go for another Disarming Voice here. It barely doesn't knock out. Still made it very close, but I could have definitely won that if I played a little better. Alright. This is a little later. You see me instant switch into the Snorlax. Every time I see Conkeldurr Lead, every time I see Machamp Lead, every time I see Haxorus Lead, I just know they're gonna instant switch into Snorlax. And I haven't really figured out how to play this out yet. I'm a bit of a Snorlax scrub, I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a Snorlax scrub. I see a lot of people having success with it, but it isn't really my Pokemon, I think. I think it just doesn't really fit me, because I just haven't figured it out. Because the way I played it at the beginning, if a Snorlax switch in, I would usually chip it with Florges, and then come in Snorlax later, but then my Florges will be pretty low, and I just didn't work out. So now how I try to play this is I just instant switch Snorlax if my opponent has a bad lead, and usually then I'll get my Snorlax aligned to their Snorlax when we're even energy. And if we're even energy, that's fine, because I can win this matchup now. Or at least I have a chance to, and I think I do win this matchup. I will. But now I am still very worried about one thing. Excadrill. Conkeldurr, Snorlax usually means Steel type. Steel type usually means Excadrill. That means if the Excadrill now gets one Mudshot advantage, he just sweeps the line, right? Because then he will beat my Excadrill. So I end up doing something very stupid here. I switched in my Excadrill. I expected them to switch out as well into their own Excadrill. So I went into my Excadrill instantly to deny them the opportunity to get a Mudshot advantage. If that would have worked out, we all would have cheered and would have thought it was a brilliant play. But it ended up being a huge mistake. Even worse, it's not even an Excadrill in the back. It's a freaking Metagross. I would have won that game easy if I stayed in with Florges. And the Metagross could have gotten like 3 bullet punches advantage if I switched real slow, and I would have still been fine. So yeah, big mistake. Big mistake. Still, I don't think it's a misplay per se. Because let's say they did have an Excadrill, which is pretty common. Then that might have been my only way to win. Though, in hindsight, maybe even if the Excadrill would have gotten like a Mudshot advantage, I could have probably killed it with a Moonblast at that point, because it would have taken a lot of damage from my Mudshots. So maybe Florges could have still swept. So maybe it was a bad move. I don't know if Florges could have swept though, because it would have still needed to take out the Conkeldurr as well. Would have gone quite low. All right, this game was kind of sad. I just got hard countered. Machamp on my Snorlax. Metagross against my Florges. And I was like, alright, this time I'll play it correctly. I'll get an energy lead on Excadrill and a shield advantage. Against most Pokemon, you win with energy lead and shield advantage with Excadrill. There's only like one Pokemon you can't do that. Well, couple. There's like the fighters, which are uncommon. We already saw one. There's Haxorus. Wasn't expecting that. And there's Waterfall Gyarados. And it just happened to be Waterfall Gyarados in the back. So that was kind of sad. I thought I played that well. I thought I had a chance. And then it was Waterfall Gyarados. Kind of unfortunate. This game, again, Haxorus Lead. I was like, alright, I know Snorlax is coming in. So I'm just gonna go in with my own Snorlax instantly. And again, what do you know? It's Snorlax again. This Snorlax Excadrill backline is so common, alright? It is so common. And I'm honestly done with it. So I won't be playing this backline anymore. The next video you see of Master League Premier Classic, I'll be trying to counter this, alright? Because I am done. I am done with everyone playing this. And I just keep getting clapped. I just don't know. I guess I just don't know how to play it correctly. Well, maybe I end up winning this game. I don't know. I know it's Excadrill on the back now, right? It has to be Excadrill. So, oh man, I might lose switch advantage. I really need switch. Also, I think if you have Shadow Lax, that's like slightly better. Regular Lax is just so awkward. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe regular is also awkward. I should not have spent that shield. I just thought it'd be closer because I hit the superpower. But no. Now they get the Haxorus on my Excadrill. I try to catch a move. Oh, I do catch a move. Ooh. Ooh, what a play. What a play. Oh, they get the boost? That's unfortunate. It's a freaking Metagross in the back. This is over. All I needed was switch it. I couldn't go. The problem is I couldn't go a shield down there. I needed switch with Snorlax versus Snorlax. But I played it wrong, couldn't get it. Oh yeah, I ended up going into Open Masters a couple times by accident. Who else has done that? This is a fun game though. These are level 50 Pokemon versus my level 40 non-legendaries, so yeah. Let's see how far we can get this. They let Zekrom into my Florges though, so that's not too bad. They go in Landorus here, which is pretty bad, because it basically beats my whole team. Super will do a lot here. I was expecting him to Stone Edge, so a no shield. Hoping to Stone Edge the next one, or shoot up the next move, but yeah, it was a super immediately, which hurt. They actually make a big mistake here and don't throw their next move, which is super good for me. That is super good for me. Oh, sorry. That is super good for me. Because now I don't have to shield. I have a shield extra. I can chip this Zekrom. I still have Excadrill in the back for this Zekrom. Problem is, with a Zekrom lead, I am definitely expecting something good against Excadrill in the back. Do you see this Dragon Breath damage, by the way? Absolutely ridiculous amount of Dragon Breath damage. Inconzation here. Level 50 Excadrill versus level 50 Zation is not bad because 2 Gerwins plus Mudshot skill, but level 40 Drill here just isn't that great. They can no shield the next and they have no problem surviving it. So I'm gonna try to I know they're like basically 2. They play rough, which means they're not at 2. I can throw the drone here. If this was level 50 Drill, I would win here. Well, win. I wouldn't win, but that would have killed. Alright, that would have killed. But they are forced to throw here. They're forced to throw here. I can farm this down now. With Drill. I can't because they have Zekrom. And get to the Duran. They win the CMP. And they get to the crunch. Oh man, that was such a close match. GG. Alright, Dragonite Lead, pretty good. Here comes Togekiss. Oh, this is one super nice thing about this lineup. You know what I dislike more than Excadrill Snorlax backline in Master League Premier Classic? Triple Flyer. I despise Triple Flyer. And this team just destroys Triple Flyer. Because you have Florges, which does very well against Dragonite and Gyarados. Well, if it's Waterfall, it's usually Waterfall Gyarados, which makes it not great, but it's like neutral, so it's fine. You have Excadrill, which beats both Dragonite and Togekiss, and then you have Snorlax, which does like decent against all three. So Triple Flyer basically stands no chance, which is really, really nice. So yeah, you do beat this line very consistently. So if this was the, unfortunately though, this was the only Triple Flyer team I saw all day. So yeah, I didn't get to beat many, but if it gets more common, I might try this team out again, because I do want to clap those Triple Flyers. Alright, anyway, that's the final battle. I realized I might have complained a little much today. You know, I actually do really like Master League Premier Classic. I do think it's a good meta. This team just wasn't for me though, and that's okay. I just gotta find something different. And you know, that counts for all of us. You know, if you find a lineup that is working really well for someone else, and you try it out and it doesn't work, the team just maybe wasn't for you and you gotta try out something else. And it's just the way it goes in this game, alright? There's no problem with that. Anyway, hope this video was still entertaining. Hope you learned something. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Good luck with your battles.